Got some nice herbal tea. Okay, so we talked about making brick and putting it on the bus. And I thought, why? We have stone and coal. Let's just do this. And so that's what I did. I just like, all right, this system here needs some stone. Let's go ahead and just make stone. It's fine. Using it a little quicker than I wanted to, but we have tons of stone. Let's go down to the bus here. I mean, we're barely using any of it, so I feel good about that. But yeah, we just pull stuff off as we need. There's some coal. We needed coal for this anyway, so I'm glad I put that on the bus, because you need that for grenades and that. All this to make, what is it, military science? So we're starting to make military science. Some of that going. And I really want to get blue science. I think this is what this is. Yeah, blue science. We need to make some stuff. This is all set up to make the things. We just need to feed it in some raw materials. One of the things this needs is plastic bars. And Nilaus, thank you Nilaus, has a nice little system here for plastic bars. It just takes in coal. In fact, I'm going to, it'll be fine. We'll run this up, run it over, down and in for funsies to keep that there. So we need coal. I think that's all this needs. So if we look at the recipe, it needs petroleum gas and coal. It takes 1 coal and 20 petroleum gas to get this sucker going. And so we need to feed in some petroleum gas. Let's take a look at Nilaus's stuff, because he's already got some stuff built. It's fine. It's kind of a process to make this, but it's fine. Do I do this here? Or do I do it someplace else? Let's just do it here for now. We can move it later. So this is going to take some petroleum. Let's move it. Who knows? Fine. You can sit here and fiddle faddle all day long trying to find the most optimal place to put something. At the end of the day, I just need it to plug in and go. I mean, we'll add power, and I think all we need to feed this is to make this. So we need crude oil. Fine. Let's take a look at our map. You know what I was just thinking? It just hit me. What a dumb head. So I have pipes on my bus. Hey, smart guy. Let's do this. Let's just go ahead and hook up some pump jacks, and we're going to feed right into here. Let's grab this and some of these so that we can continue this down. Why not? Why not, he says. There we go. And if we come down here and look, we see these little black spots on the ground, little puddles. And so you take your pump jack, and as soon as you click it and highlight it, it says, hey, I can put some here. And so let's just fill in some of these. Nope, that's all I got. Cool. And these work like some of the other things that we've seen. They've got this little blue arrow. And if I hover over this and hit R, I can rotate this around into different directions. Well, I want everything going up eventually. So let's just rotate all these until they're up. Now, notice they're blinking. You need power to run these. I don't think we're going to need a whole lot. This should be enough. This really should be enough. Where do we have? Oh, we got power right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my long reach guy. Go there. And there. Now we're pumping. Now we are pumping. But they're not hooked up to anything, which is fine. What I typically do with these is just connect them all together. It's probably not the best thing to do. But it works. There we go. Come into there. So now we've got 5, 6 pumps working. I need some undergrounds because I don't want to have a huge long line, and I need to go under my belts. So let's run back to the mall. And I was going to go back to the mall, take a shortcut down here, and go get some. How many is that? 200. That'll do. That'll do. And then pump jacks. Let's just grab another half stack of those. Let's grab all of those. Half of those. It's like shopping. I love it. It's just so fun. Let's go up here. I'm looking at the upper mini map so I can see where I am on the map as I'm zoomed in. There we go. Let's extend this light bus. Yeah, you're going to go through, if you use this method, you're going to go through so many of these. We can actually recoup some of these. I don't know how long we're going to, yeah, let's go ahead and get some of those back. Okay, so we got undergrounds, and undergrounds are fun because you can just pick where you want to grab from. And like some of the undergrounds, you can see that dotted line shows where it can go. So you just click and hold. Okay, cool. So we have this. Let's put these on the bottom for funsies. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. But now what I'm going to do, one, is grab all of these back. Take that. Now, as soon as you got to be real careful with these, because once a pipe has a fluid in it, that's the fluid. And in order to get rid of it, there's no flushing. You have to destroy everything. So then we take a regular pipe, we connect it, and now we can see that we have oil coming through this bottom pipe, and it's going to go all the way down. If I hover over it, it's nice and full. So now we can pick that pipe up, or pick that crude oil up anywhere along our bus, just like our other stuff. And so let's just get down to where we need to do. All we need to do is intake oil into our little line here, and Nelos is generous enough to tell us which one is which. So our gas is going to go there, but oil's coming into this section, and we can verify that oil goes down there. We follow the pipes. You got to be real careful. As soon as you cross these pipes, you are up a creek, and the last thing you want to do, that go, it did, is cross the streams. And so now here we're going to have a little bit of a problem. Are these not all connected down here? Or did I run out? Aha! Did run out. Let's see if I can put that there and there. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we got our pipes here. And then what I want to do is kind of wiggle waggle down. I said wiggle waggle. As long as the other pipes don't cross the other pipes, we are good. Let's just have that there. Bring it up. Now oil is coming up into here. It's filling into this tank. And we can see it on the right hand side. We can also click on it and see how much we're getting of that. 2.7K. And now the pipes are all set up. Thanks, Nelos. It's coming in here and it's converting this crude oil into, what is this? Petroleum gas. And all we're doing right now is we're filling up these tanks with petroleum gas. Easy peasy. And it's going to take some time. This is not the fastest thing on the planet. One thing you can do is we can take a pump and force a little bit of that oil from the bus into here, and it's going to suck it in as we need it. So really fill up these tanks. One thing I want to do, let's go back to our source and put a pump coming out of the pump jacks. Although they are pumping, I want extra pressure. There's a whole, you can really get into this whole thing of pipes and crap. I don't know. We did get more pump jacks, so we can add on to there. Let's kill that. We're going to pump this out. Another thing you can do is pump out of there, and then we're gonna can I put a tank here? I can. Let's put a tank here. We're gonna pump out in and around. Let's add some power to it. Zoinks. And so it's really gonna fill this tank up. Look at that on the right hand side. It's really filling up fast. And the more pumps we add to this, the better off it'll be. So now we can come back here. And if I really wanted to, I could add another pump there. It's fine. Now we're pushing and sucking and doing all kinds of stuff. But you see, we're sucking out faster than we're putting into our tank. So let's go ahead and add some more jacks. We're here. We got some space. Why not? And add some power first. It's kind of a hot mess, so let's just add this and over and up and over. Oh, I'm out of pipes. Rarely just get out of straight pipe. It's all right. Well, the mall's right here. Let's go get some. We'll be back in business. By the way, it's Throat Comfort is the tea that I just absolutely love it. I don't need all that. Let's grab some of those. And another half stack of that. Really don't need more pump jacks. Everything's going. How are we looking on electricity? Okay. I keep forgetting. You know, you just kind of get comfortable, like, oh, I'm doing so many things and just flying right along, and all of a sudden, oh, we're gone. I wonder if it would be beneficial to put a pump at the beginning or the output of all of these, or not. I don't know. That can just go straight up. This can go up and over and around into there. This can go into around me. And that can plug straight in. This is why you have, now if I didn't have that squeak through mod, I wouldn't be able to, I'd have to go all the way around and you could box yourself in, which is why a lot of people use the undergrounds a lot when doing this kind of thing. Okay, so we are full. Another thing we can do is add another tank and hold even more. Don't really like doing that. There's mechanics behind the game, but it's filling up. Both tanks are filling up, so we're supplying more than we're demanding, and we can hit P to see our fluids per minute. And we are producing 33,000. We're using 9.6 thousand, so we're getting more than we're using by a long shot. That is perfect. That's what we want to see. Lots of crude oil. So we should be, well, we got to go hook up a couple more products, I think. Now that we're making the gas, I think I got to hook up. Let's get up here. We're making the gas. Let's put the gas down on the bus. There's not a lot of it. We're going to push it out. And let's put it right down here so that we can use it in other places. Whoops. Control X to cut. Let's paste it there. There we go. Now we are making some petroleum gas from our oil. It's not a lot. I just leave it like it is. It'll be fine for what we need it for this second. But the other thing we need to do is add our coal back in. So let's go grab some coal right here. Delete 4 back. Zoinks, there we go. Zoinkies. So we should have some coal coming in. And then we have to bring in... we need to bring in our petroleum gas off the bus. I'm going to use it underground, plug it in right there. Then we're just going to go right down to where we know we need it. Control paste. There we go. Now we're pulling it off the bus. And as soon as we get some, should be filling up here, we can verify that. We got 40 petroleum gas in there. Here comes our coal. It's going to come in and start producing. What are we making? Plastic bars. Here we go. Plastic bars coming out, and we can take this, and I think it goes right here. So let's go in, over. It's fine. I use yellow, kind of give it a little buffer. So that is that. Now we also need to input some water and some oil back into here. So let's, while we're here, let's just go ahead and do the oil. And I think I can do that. There we go. Pulling it off the bus, bringing that oil in, and that's going to fill up and start doing things, start making its own petroleum. What? Oh, it's fine. Let's leave it for that. I built this a long time ago. Let's just leave it like it is. So we also have to bring in some steel. And so let's go bring in steel. Oh, you beltless fool. Go get some belts. And again, I'm using yellow because I'm not in a hurry to produce 5,000 science per second. We're just having fun. We're building, we're laying out, we're thinking outside of the box. We're just making a factory. It is all good. So come in here, grab some of those. What else do I need? Looking good. Looking good. Recording, not muted. You're all super excited to be here. Oh, what a pure joy. Where was I? Okay, we're bringing in steel. It's right there. And we got plastic bars. So we need to bring in some copper. Oops. Bring in copper plates. Whoops. I went too far. Did I do that? Freaking hilarious. So we got copper plates. And we need green circuits. Hopefully this will actually get there. Should. Green circuits. And then just iron plates. Down here. So typically what I do with this is just, you know, run my lines. Then I can spend the time to come in here. Grab those. 2, 4 behind. Grab that. I think steel was the next one I needed. Yep. Steel blank. So we just stamp these down with our blueprints. Get it going. Chunk to the chunk. There. Done. We're done. Water. I need water. Okay, so we have our bus. I want to go clear out there for water. We're kind of right here. I could run one pump right up just for this need. Let's do it. Let's bring in some water. Do I have the necessary equipment? I need a pump, and we are going to need undergrounds. Let me come down here while I'm here. and go get undergrounds aplenty. Let's get rid of, oops, I lost a trash can somewhere. Oops. Coal, wood, don't need any of that stuff. Go grab these undergrounds. I'm going to take all of them because we're going to use them. Yeah, we should be okay. Where are we at? 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So what I'm going to do, and I can do this anywhere, but we have water right up here in the map, real close to us. And so what I can do, here's one thing. Another thing we can do with our mod is make water. It takes 200 water to make a water fill. So let's just do this while we're here. We're going to need water anyway. Where's my water pump? Right there. And let's just put one there. And then let's pull that into a tank. Gonna fill this tank lickety split, and then we can, just for fun, and then pull that out. And then we just drag it down. We'll put it on the bus. Oh, look at that. I didn't even plan it that close. That's awesome. Okay, let's put it right. Let's get rid of that. Put it right here. I think that's where it needs to go, but it's not long enough, just by a little bit. Let's put it there. Oops. There we go. Now we got water on the bus. Now we can pick it back up. Water needs to come in here as per Nilaus. Love saying your name, man. And then we need to pick it up off of the bus here. Water, water, water. Everything's there. Everything's flowing. We're cooking with gas. Now we're producing all the things we need, and we are making blue science. Let's run this down. I need to put it on the underside because I think on this, yeah, I already have black coming there. So get rid of this. Cut that off. Two more sciences that we're going to need. Let's just run these lines down. Sometimes it just works out. Okay, these need to go on the underside, so let's just do that. Whoops. I didn't want to do that. All right, let's think about this for a second. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Either way's fine. There's no real best way to do that. Okay, so now we're making 60 blue science per minute. Everything's working as we want it to until it all crashes because it's run out of stuff. Now, the only thing that would really back this up is going to be this little section here of petroleum gas. Other than that, I think we are good to go. Is any one of these water? No. That's fine. That's fine. Look at that. So now we're making the things. We're doing the stuff. Let's copy this. So I don't think I have that over here for a buffer chest system. Put it right there. And eventually blue is just going to back up. So we're kind of caught up. I'm trying to think. There's a bunch of other stuff I need to do before I really fire this off. I want blue backed up. I really do. And there's no good way, like with our chests and our green or red cables, to see how much inventory we have in a network. There's no good way to do that. I can't tell how many I've got here, but I can see that everything's got black and blue's coming in. That's probably going to be picked up here first. So I've got green, black, blue. We've already got some being filled and taken up, this whole section right here. So I'm going to let that go. And while that's going, there's plenty of other stuff to do. I still need to keep going on the bus. We haven't even scratched the surface. We still have trains to do. We have rocket fuel. We have frames. We have all kinds of other stuff that we need to unlock and build out so the bus can keep going. I do want to build a station to start making land. And that's going to take stone. But I want that to be a whole separate process. No, I'll figure it out. Anyway, having fun, looking good.